Barry, what's going on in this segment?
Well, Jimmy, this is a segment of our podcast called Avant-Garbage, where we talk about movies, etc. And this segment is called 3 Bits of Movie News. You like news?
I love news.
You like movie news?
Even better.
You like bits?
I love all bits and hearts.
What?
What?
Enjoy. Movie news number 1, I wanted to tailor specifically to you.
Okay.
One of your favorite movies is getting a sequel, starring Bob Odenkirk.
Nobody?
Yeah. So,
Really?
Nobody 2 with Bob Odenkirk was just confirmed. It's going to be directed by Timo Tjahjanto.
Is that a different director?
It's a different director. He's the guy who put together, the VHS movies?
Like the horror movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Which I didn't realize until looking into Ty West's filmography, that those movies, each of the VHS tapes are directed by a different kind of acclaimed director. Like Adam Wingard from the Godzilla franchise, and even Ty West.
He did a VHS?
Had like a clip from that. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
But I think he was the main director. He also directed Macabre, Killers, and Headshot, which I don't really know. But as of right now, Nobody 2 with Bob Odenkirk and Becca Menzel, who plays his wife. They are both set to return on August 15th of next year.
Wow, that's exciting news.
Where do you think this franchise goes?
I hope they explore the lore a little bit more, because there is that, like, John Wick kind of world where he's supposed to be an auditor and we don't know anything about them or what their role is. Mm-hmm. So maybe there's some lore that they explore, give us, like, more information about what happens to the auditors or how they got trained.
Will that work for this universe? Because I feel John Wick had some growing pains with that process. Like by 4, they figured out the perfect balance of simplicity and lore. I think there's something special about the first John Wick and where the lore is unstated. It's a real iceberg theory of a movie.
Yeah.
And then 2 and 3, they seem to be kind of lore dependent. How much lore are you hoping to get put in Nobody 2?
Just like a little background story. Maybe not too
on
much.
Bob himself.
On Bob himself, his character.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it's not going to be a prequel, I don't think.
Mm.
So, I hope they give him a little bit more of, like, an origin of how he got trained. Maybe we get another auditor in the mix. Like how John Wick brought in Willem Dafoe.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be directly after this one? Like, he brought himself out of retirement, which caused another auditor to be like, well, you have to...
Oh, yeah, we have to kill you.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. I'd like that. He needs kind of like an equal.
Yeah.
The last movie was just him wrecking a bunch of betas.
Well, yeah, because he's coming out of retirement, so he's like kind of slow on his feet.
One of the best things about that movie is the escalation of his abilities.
Yeah.
It's really satisfying when he gets to the end and just like can't miss.
Yeah. And he's like, the first scene when he's on the bus, he's like, I'm going to fuck you up. And then gets the first hit. Like,
right, and that's
gets hit first.
Oh my gosh, that line delivery though. Something he does with his lip when he says up is just perfect.
Yeah, there's like a little
I'm
hesitation.
gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Okay, well,
it's good news.
Next August.
Yes.
So, next thing, we had a set photo release of David Cornswett's Superman, who is going to be playing Superman and Clark Kent in James Gunn's Superman movie. A couple months ago, there was a fake set photo released that people thought might be the actual suit, but turns out it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you both, and you have to tell me which one's the real one.
Okay.
All right? So you can swipe back and forth between these two. We'll link these two in the description if you want to take a look. Here's one of them.
Okay, this has the very traditional Superman suit. I'm seeing like bright blue. He's got the red underwear. The Superman symbol is very understated.
So the Superman symbol they're going with comes from the Kingdom Come comic, which is one of Alex Ross's many opuses, which is like Superman returns from retirement because the heroes of the age are a little bit too violent. Like they're a little bit more any means, and he comes back and brings back the like golden years of Justice League, like the Green Lantern and the Flash, to show people, and Wonder Woman, to show people like this is how you be a hero. And what's cool about it is Batman is like old and in his mech suit.
Yeah.
And everyone knows it's Bruce Wayne at this point, and he's kind of against Superman, which is really neat. He's kind of like, no, we do need any means necessary type of vigilantism. So anyway, that's the exact symbol from that comic. So there might be some thematic similarities. Go ahead and swipe to the other one.
This one's got some weird rubber padding kind of look to it.
It's very reminiscent of the suits in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy, where they're a little bit like
Peacemaker kind of.
Peacemaker patty. They have a little bit of the lines, but not very much to change like the comic book simplicity.
Just looking at it and trying to use my Photoshop skills.
Right. So which one do you think is real? Do you think there's one that's kind of more of a dark blue, and there's one that's like a brighter blue?
This one does keep the underwear, but I like that the underwear has belt loops in it. It's kind of funny.
The underwear belt loops are a fun addition. Same logo, so clearly that's the same.
Same logo.
The belt seems on both to be kind of action figure-y.
Uh-huh.
But
This is kind of like a Batman utility belt.
Okay.
Kind of. But I don't... Does he have a belt normally?
Yeah, so the lore with Superman's suit is that there's a version where it's built out of the ship he crashed into Earth with, and like Ma and Pa can't like make it for him because his clothes keep like disintegrating off his body when he's Supermaning. Oh. So like the belt is the seat belt, and the cape is like the towel he was wrapped in, and the suit itself is the suit, or is the ship.
One suit seems very like traditional Superman, the first one. Mm-hmm. The second one seems like it's from the CW kind of universe.
So which one's real? Dark blue or light blue?
I'm going to say my personal opinion is I like the first one better with the dark blue. But looking at this one, I'm going to say that this one is the real one, the second one.
The light blue one.
The light blue one's the real one, this one's the fake one.
You are correct.
Okay.
Yep. So the second one, and again, we'll link all this, the light blue one with the belt loops and the in the trunks.
Yeah.
That is the new Superman suit. Do you like it?
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of it.
It's got like the new 52 collar and gauntlet. It's got the Kingdom Come S, but the rest of it's pretty traditional.
Yeah. I like that it's not tight fitting. I like that there's, a little bit of it coming off of his forearm, like right at the cuff right there.
Yeah. Yep.
I think the issue is they try to over-design simple things, which I don't think there's a need for all these different patches and ridges.
I do wonder if something we just don't know as the layman moviegoer, if maybe there's something with like the way the camera picks up different parts of the body better, if there's some lines that separate them. Because I feel like that over-design is ubiquitous in superhero film.
Yeah, in superhero film, it's more of just like a lot of characters wear vests because it's easier for everything if the vest is separated from the arms, so that when you move your arms around, it's not wrinkling the chest piece.
There was a image of this released where he's bending over and like putting a boot on. That was like the first the first photo James Gunn released, and there's definitely some crinkle. But I think they can clean a lot of that up in post.
At what point does it become an issue with post where they just CGI the whole thing?
Right. Remember Homecoming, where it's like they have the suit, but then they just CGI'd it so skin tight that it looks fake. It looks a little like bouncy ball-y when he's jumping around.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, James Gunn's Superman, I think, is also coming out next summer, so something to look forward to.
He does have the Clark Kent look. Good
David
hair.
Cornswet looks good.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a really good choice. I'm really excited for that movie. And the last bit of movie news is the Nosferatu trailer, Robert Eggers' new film, starring pretty much everyone. I mean, the normal Eggers crew. We got Willem Dafoe, we got Nick Holt, Emma Corrin, Lily Rose Depp, Ralph Ineson, whichever Skarsgård he can find on the day. It's Bill in this case, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. What do you think? Comes out this Christmas.
I didn't realize Aaron Taylor Johnson was in it. I just saw tiniest clip of him in the trailer.
He was only in there for a second.
Yeah. Nick Holt will always be a good choice for casting with someone that's supposed to play vulnerable yet still kind of scary in a way. There's something about him.
Is he a Renfield-like role in this movie as well?
Is he not? He's not Nosferatu.
No, Skarsgård, because Pennywise,
So I don't know. I don't know what his role is.
My only complaint, and I'm sure it's for trailer 2, which is, this is, of course, smart marketing. It's just like, dang it, I really want to see it.
Yeah.
They didn't show Nosferatu himself. And I really love the original design of the original movie, like the one from the 20s, which I watched last year.
Yes, you did, yeah.
obviously watching a silent film at this point in media history is not that entertaining. It feels very jarring, but that design absolutely holds up. So I'm hoping it looks very reminiscent of that. It's just, it seemed like the only shots we got of him, he was in a big overcoat.
Yeah, very intimidating. But I never even saw the old Nosferatu. I only know his design from the SpongeBob episode.
Oh, I forgot he's in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the hash slinging slasher and the lights turn off and on, and it's Nosferatu.
You see him for a second?
Yeah.
That's good.
Robert Eggers. I've seen half of The Lighthouse.
That's it, total?
That's it. And I think that he's definitely a good candidate for directing this kind of movie.
It's his passion project. He's been working on it since he was a kid.
And Willem Dafoe obviously is
belongs in a gothic universe.
Yes,
he has perfect for Poor Things. He's perfect for Lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen The Witch. I've seen The Lighthouse. I have not seen The Northman yet, but I've heard nothing but the fact that it's a banger. So he hasn't missed yet. So I'm really excited about him.
Yeah.
My one ditched piece of news is it seemed like Mahershala Ali was out as Blade. Kind of related to vampires here. Yeah. But I don't think that's true. They're still just going through another rewrite. It's just been a long-standing thing. I mean, he's been trying to get this Blade movie out for like 4 years now. Yeah. It just keeps getting like new directors, new directions for the script. There was a treatment once that co-starred him with Mia Goth.
Oh.
Who is the lead of X, the movie we're going to talk about now. So why don't we talk about X?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Jimmy, where can people find us?
You can find us on Spotify. Again, the name of our podcast is Avant-Garbage.
Yeah, and if you have Apple Music, I'm going to come to your house and break your knees.
And download Spotify on your phone.
And download Spotify on your phone with cellular data. Yeah. Most people have unlimited data now, don't they? It's not really a threat.
I don't have unlimited data.
Me neither. Oh. I'll break your knees then.
Let's break each other's knees.
We'll break each other's knees. Listen to Avant-Garbage or we'll break each other's knees. Goodbye.